The Gilded Age, the American Renaissance, the City Beautiful were all, in a sense, a part of the same phenomenon, which was a response to and a desire to reimagine the city in relation to huge transformations that were taking place at the time all across society, with the changes in technology, the electrification, the introduction of the telephone, the introduction of new forms of transportation, the internal combustion engine, all of these things completely changing society. So the sense of an open future, the sense of a need to find a way to represent that future in an architecture, in a form of the city that would instill civic values, would tie a set of democratic ideas to a vision of the nation as a republic. It was being led both by those in government, but also by the titans of industry, those who had found enormous wealth in this transformation of the society. And so they were creating institutions at the same time, creating libraries, creating museums, creating a kind of civic infrastructure that needed an architecture. And so they turned to ancient Rome. They turned to forms of the city that recalled ancient Rome. The making of a work of art involves a collaboration, and sculpture in particular was not necessarily the product of a singular person as a singular stone carver from working on a block of stone from start to finish. There was a leader of the collaboration who was modeling clay and developing the fundamental idea that would then be translated into stone by a team of stone carvers who could realize that vision with extraordinary skill in a different material.
Bartlett had a long relationship working with the Piccirilli Brothers, and that's typical of a lot of artists when they often have to collaborate with either a foundry or, in this case, very skilled marble carvers to actualize their pieces. And the Piccirillis, in fact, had just been working on Bartlett's figures for the New York Public Library. And even when Bartlett was first really becoming a sculptor and worked with J.Q.A. Ward on the Stock Exchange in New York, I think that's probably one of the first times where he really met and interacted with the Piccirillis. And it is a collaborative process for an artist to conceive of a figure, to model it, cast in plaster, but then to have it actualized, not in a mechanical way, but in a very human way.